Alright guys, I just left work and I washed my car last night. My mind is blown how disgusting this looks right now. Let me show you what the hell's going on. Please have a look at this. Do you see this shit? Everywhere. The entire car is covered in this pollen, dust. Who knows why? You want to know the culprit, guys? There's trees here in Chicago that grow, and when they bloom, this stuff comes out of them. And I mean, there's plenty of these trees. I drove through a neighborhood where there was like 3 inches of this on the street and it was just flying everywhere. Wow, this just got me mad. Like, look at this. I just washed the car. Oh well. On to a happier note. There's a surprise waiting for me at home. So I'm gonna head to the gym, get home, and show you guys what. Can you guys please look at this? No, this is not snow. This is all this fluffy shit on this man's yard. Just flying around everywhere. All over everything. And this is not even a bad area. Hate this stuff. All right, so we just got home. There's Mr. Frenchie. Hey buddy, you want to show the folks what we got for the GSF? Come on. So the package got delivered. Here we go. What do we got? Is this new wheels for the GSF? Oh snap. Let's bring these over to the garage and open them up. Oh, look at that meaty tire. 255. You guys ready for the reveal? I don't know, maybe I should tease you a little bit. Little tease. Oh snap. Here we go. Check it out. Axis wheel with some Cooper. I believe these are some kind of summer performance tire. Let's bring these over to the garage. All right. So you might be asking yourself, why the hell did you buy one tire, one wheel? Well, that's because, as many of you know that are owners of GSFs, RCFs, they do not come with a spare tire. All they come with like an inflator, pump, and some kind of shit you put into the tire if it goes flat. I'm going on a long road trip in July. I figured, why deal with having to call a tow truck, get the car to a dealership, ruin my plans when I could spend a little bit of money, get a spare, throw this in the trunk along with the other stuff that I'm going to take on my trip. And if I do, God forbid, get a blowout or a nail or a puncture or whatnot, I throw this on, get to where I need to be, get a new tire down the road, and go about it that way. So let me give you a little bit of info. This is an Axis wheel nothing fancy. I got her from Tire Rack, Cooper Tire. I didn't pay more than $285. That's what I paid for this. $285 for the wheel, for the tire, mounting and balancing, shipping. Done. Do I think it's worth it? I sure do, because the time you're gonna spend waiting for a tow truck to come, waiting for the tow truck to take you to the dealership more than likely won't have a Pilot Sport tire in stock. They have to order it. You're out of a car for a day, maybe two, maybe longer. Who knows? I don't want that to happen. So I got this as a safety precaution measure. What I'm going to do now is throw it on the car in the front, make sure it clears the calipers and it's all good. This is a 19 by 8.5, 35 millimeter offset. It should clear the caliper. Let's throw it on and see if it does. OEM, aftermarket. We'll throw it on and see. The tire looks a little beefier, but it's not taller. The sidewall is actually shorter on this than it is on that, because that is stretched, so it brings the sidewall a little higher. So, small delay. I seem to have lost my wheel lock key. When I was doing the bushing readjustment, I must have left it on the wheel when I torqued it down and forgot it. And then the next day I drove off and it's gone. Must have fell off. I retraced my steps down the alley to see if I could find it. It's not there. I checked the cameras in my garage to see if maybe I put it in a drawer. I did not, so I must have stayed on the wheel. So I need to order a new wheel locks or a key. I gotta figure it out. But for now, the only way to get these suckers off is you have to pound on a socket and get it off. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I do not have the Megard code for the wheel nuts, so I'm gonna have to just take, or for the locks, so I'm gonna pound off just this one to make sure I could clear the calipers, and then I'm gonna order a new set. So let me show you how that's done for those of you that don't know. So I have a 3/4 socket that I'm gonna try and pound on here. Goddamn motorcycle's loud as hell. Now this is a pain in the ass, but it's the only way. So just be careful not to hit your wheel. Hopefully that's on tight enough so I could throw a socket on here and get it off. Let's see. And there you go. There's your lock taken off very easily. So when people steal wheels, that's one way they do it. So I'm gonna knock this out so I could have this. And yeah, what a great day to lose a wheel lock. Now I need to get my socket free so I could use it for future references. So I'm gonna take my punch, put it in on this end, pound it until this bad boy comes out.
2 hours later.
There she goes. Well, I'll tell you, that's a pain in the ass to do, but that's how you do it, guys. Figure I'll leave you with that, showing you how I got that off so you know. I'm gonna do the same thing for all of them, and gonna order some new ones tonight. Alright, so I got the wheel off. The new wheel does come with a hub-centric ring, so it sits on the hub on the car, which is nice. Let's put this on and make sure it clears those big 6 pistons. Fingers crossed, guys. All right, looks like we are on. Let me get the wheel nuts and secure this on, and we'll check for sure. These do come with different nuts than the original, different head on these, so be sure to use the correct ones so the tire and wheel sits flush. I believe they sent me 1 lug short. That's nice. Let me double check in the packaging, make sure I'm not missing one of these. I found it. I'm just misplacing shit all over the place today. Oh boy, what a day. Alright, so we got this on. Let's lower her down. And as you can see, wheel is freely spinning. We got plenty of brake clearance on top, around. Perfect. No wheel spacer, as you could see. I took it off. There's the wheel spacer. So let's lower this down. All right. What do you guys think? Actually doesn't, I think it actually looks pretty damn decent, to be honest with you guys. The back, stock wheel. So as you can see, it's nowhere near as flush as my stock wheels are with the spacers. You know, the wheel is tucked in a little bit, but that's okay for a wheel that's going to be used for emergencies. That's totally fine. Wow, I'm very pleased with this setup for $285. I got a brand new tire, brand new wheel, fits perfectly. Will get the job done if I get a flat. I mean, what else could you possibly ask for, guys? You know, if you're considering getting a spare, TireRack.com, get a cheap wheel, get a cheap tire. It'll get you where you need to go for cheap without having to get towed to the dealership and wasting a lot more time. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'm gonna keep looking for that freaking wheel lock. Hopefully I find it somewhere in here. I got so much junk. I mean, this is just stuff that I just opened up now, but man, hopefully I could find it. But I looked through this already twice. I don't see it anywhere. I might have to just order a new set of McGuard wheel locks and call it a day, but the wheel fits. I'm so happy about that. See you guys on the next video.